everybody, it's Taz. Welcome back to Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One, here to help you find joy and empowerment in your wig journey. Today is exciting because I just discovered that I had 4 Belle Tress Clover styles in 4 different colors. I want to show you those today because this is just really a mainstay in my short wigs collection. I absolutely adore this style. And perhaps if I show it, they won't cancel it. I think that's why I'm hoarding these styles, was because Belle Tress tends to cancel a lot of their short styles that I fall in love with. So all the details coming up. I purchased and accumulated these styles with my own funds. You can find them at Wig Studio One. If you drop below this video and expand the description box, I'll attach a direct product link there. If you click on that link, it will take you out to the Wig Studio One website. For this style, you can take a look at all of the colors and the pricing. As of the date of this filming, Belle Tress is an automatic 30% off at checkout at Wig Studio One. We invite you to shop at Wig Studio One. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. I absolutely adore this style. I think it's because of the layering. So Belle Tress's Clover is a short, layered bob style with fringe, a very sprightly, energetic look. Just perfect for my personality because I'm on the go and I'm always active. I love this style for the ease of wear and the realism too, because it has a lace front and left part. Anytime you can give me a little bit of fringe around the face and some choppy layers, I'm happy. I feel like that's a very flattering look on all face shapes and ages. So in the front, we're looking at a 4 to 5 inch fringe bang, and that kind of divides out and around that left part. And all I have to do is just sort of whisk it towards the face, and it beautifully frames the face. We've got all these beautiful notch cut tapered layers all the way around this style. And all it takes is a little bit of fluffing from your fingers and it's absolutely ready to go. And no time at all. And we're looking at about a 3 to 4 inch crown, which gives a cute little profile. And then that tapers down into a 2 inch nape. There's some fluffiness. They take that shaggy appeal all the way back through this little bit of a wedge style back. All those layers kind of stick up there. I think it gives it that cute look, that timeless cute look. Not too sophisticated, just more or less casual. Now the nape is the only trouble area that I seem to have with coverage on this style. The nape hair is very short, and I tend to have a biological hairline that comes down around the ear. And so I have to be very careful to scoop the fiber right around the ear to cover up those areas. The nape does stay put at the back and comes down below my natural hairline in the back. It's just that around the ear for some reason, and it just may be because that's how I'm built. And then the Clover does have a temple to temple lace front and left monofilament side part. The lace fronts are done fairly well, but they do not extend back into the ear tab. So sometimes strategic styling is needed to cover up those seams. You can have some flexibility with your style to meet any occasion. So as promised, I have 4 colors to show you. This one is Champagne with Apple Pie. Champagne with Apple Pie is more of a natural brown. It has some baby gold blonde in there and a little bit of ash blonde, and that's on a light brown root. I've seen many applications of Champagne with Apple Pie. They are all in the same vein, but you can see some differences depending on the amount of highlights in each one. Kind of determines what the overall effect is. I like it. It's just a pale neutral leaning warm blonde with a lighter root. That root color can actually turn out to be a little bit warm as well. So I'm going to head into my other colors now. I'll try them on for you and just give you a brief description. But at the end, I'm going to do a side by side of all 4 styles so that you can see the colors together in both indoor and outdoor light. Okay, so let's try Let's try on the original one that I had, which is Butterbeer Blonde. This is Belle Tress Clover in Butterbeer Blonde. This is the very first clover that I purchased. And it hangs in there like a champ. Like, I took this to Las Vegas. I wore it a couple of days out there. I have worn it since. I have not washed it yet. But the thing is with these clover styles, even though they're made from the heat-friendly fiber by Belle Tress, they're at a perfect length for longevity. So there's not a lot of friction on these styles. It's not dragging the clothing. So I feel like this fiber is beautiful. It's soft, it's silky, it's buttery, and it holds up very well on this clover style. Butterbeer Blonde is a dark sandy blonde, and that's heavily highlighted with an ash platinum. And then all of that on a medium brown root. So this one is more neutral. Depending on the amount of ash platinum, it could lean a bit cool. And on this color, they do take that highlight and band it right up against that lace front. Okay, so let's move on then to our next two colors. I have Marshmallow Blonde I want to show you, and this application of Marshmallow Blonde is unlike any of the others that I have seen, but I really love the way they did this style. It seems like the layering is a little more fluffy and perky. Let's try it on. See what I mean? So there's very little permatease on clover. It's just a matter of how the fibers are sewn in, and there's a little bit of natural contour at the root of the fibers on the top, so that gives it some natural, a very subtle, soft lift. And I love that because all I have to do again is sort of fluff and pick my way to my favorite style, my favorite way to style it for that day. So sometimes, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. This one is really easy to get a cool, edgy, piecey look. But at the same time, if that's not your thing, then you could wear it in a smooth look. A pressed down smooth look. So this is the Marshmallow Blonde. Now on camera and in bright sunshine and things, it just reads almost white. This Marshmallow Blonde has very little dimension to it. I feel like it's more ash heavy. So this is more of it's a 3 platinum blend really, and it's not rooted. So we've got more of a neutral, an ash, and a slightly warm platinum all mixed together. Sometimes when I catch glimpses of this next to other colors, it has a bit of a greenish cast to it. Trust me, there's no green in this color. When you see green, if you're picking up on some of the green undertone, typically that means it's a sandy or ashy tone, as opposed to some of the warm, which might read a little bit of a pink look to it at the base. So this one is ashy, and it's so ashy it's nearly white, but you can still pick up on some of the dimension with the other platinums in this blend. And I have to be really careful at the nape on this one because my natural hair is very dark and very, very easily spotted if it's not completely covered. Okay, one more color to change into. And I was shocked at how much I love this color. So here is my final clover. And it's in the color Coconut Silver Blonde. I've had this color on a long style before, and it just read too gray for me. And in order for me to wear a lot of grays, I felt like I needed a root. But this color is so soft and gentle, and it's really dimensional as well, this Coconut Silver Blonde. So we've got a toned white, which is kind of like a silver blonde, but in that you're going to see some ash blonde, and I'm picking up on a very pale watery beige note in there as well. That just sort of warms it up. This is a cool tone overall. There's not enough warm tones in this to make it even neutral. There's just no doubt it's cool, but it's absolutely beautiful. If you love gray tones and you aren't a fan of rooted grays, this one will dazzle you. It's really pretty. But if you like blondes, like light blondes, and you're hoping to transition into something that's gray, this would also be helpful. If you like platinums, I don't care if you like cool platinums, warm platinums, you know, what kind of platinums or whites, you will love this. You will love this color. Now, I have seen it on, like I say, that longer style. I wasn't too much of a fan of it on that. So we can see some differences depending on what style it's applied to. And this style here, I think is my favorite of the forged in terms of how fluffy it is and how those layers just separate for me. And you know, I can pull it away from the face. I can tuck it. I can do so many things with this little style. Okay, so this has been a look at my 4 clovers. I feel pretty lucky. Clovers are lucky, especially 4 of them, right? It's actually a 4-leaf clover, but still, I feel lucky. I feel lucky that I rediscovered these for the warmer summer months this year. Okay, we'll get to our side-by-sides. Everybody have an amazing day. We'll see you again soon on Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.